That's your new gym name.
All right, you're with Freddie Roach. Now, Freddie, Miguel Cotto is by far one of the biggest attractions in boxing. Can he still attract enough fans at the end of his career and against James Kirkland?
I feel so. I think he can, and Kirkland's, he's a dangerous guy. And the thing is, not everybody can look at his last fight and say he got knocked out early in his last fight against the same opponent that we fought. And the thing is, he was in there with a great puncher, and he got caught. Anyone can get caught in boxing, and so I think this is a good fight. We're in there against the guy who can punch, does have knockout power, and we have to respect that, and we have to go out there and box him early, and we're going to box him, break him down in the early rounds, and we're going to go to the body quite a bit, and we have a good game plan already set. We've already worked 2 days on it, and it's working really well in both our minds right now, and when sparring starts on Monday, he'll even go to the next level. And I know this guy is a big puncher and has knockout power. If you stay in the pocket too long, he will hit you back, and the thing is, he does have knockout power. You have to respect that, And the thing is, can we catch him early like he got caught in his last fight? Maybe, but the thing is, you can't go in there. That can't be the game plan, though. The game plan is to go win this fight, win every round until it does end. I do think we will knock him out somewhere along the way, but I think it'll be more in the later rounds. I think it's in the process of breaking him down early in the fight will be critical.
Now, as you mentioned, they share a common opponent in Canelo Alvarez. In the fight against Miguel Cotto, I scored it a draw. It was a very close fight. James Kirkland was knocked out against Canelo Alvarez. Is it a clear indication who the better fighter is in Miguel Cotto?
No, because anyone can get caught. The thing is, he got caught early in that fight, and just get, that can happen to anybody. It's just we're talking about how people react to being knocked out and so forth. Some people react differently than others. Manny Pacquiao doesn't give a shit because he don't care. He says anyone can get knocked out. That's part of the sport, and he's very logical about that, right? But we all can't do that. The thing is, it does kill some of us, and it just. First time I was knocked out, it fucking ruined my career. I was never the same. Yeah. But the thing is, and then everyone's bringing up Ronda Rousey right now, and I think it's devastated her also. But the thing is, that's how different mentalities and different thoughts. Manny Pacquiao, he accepts it like it's like a walk in the park.
Right.
It's part of life.
Right.
He knows that, and I remember when he was knocked out twice early in his career, before we knew who Manny Pacquiao was. Right. And when he showed me the tapes, I said, "Why did you show me those tapes?" He said, "That's part of my life." He said, no big deal." So
fighter's mentality.
He has his mentality, and the thing is, he knows that being knocked out is part of the sport, and if it happens, it happens. Right. And Kirkland seems to be the same way. He's coming back, and he's going to come back. He picked a tough guy, and we're working mitts right now and working on strategy, and we haven't done mitts in 13 weeks. We blew the dust off the body pad, and Marie doesn't know this, but I wore the body pad yesterday, and I peed a little blood last night. Oh, so he's still a great puncher, so it's fun to be back.
Now, Miguel says this is the end of his illustrious career. This is going to be the end of 2017. Do you believe so?
Yeah, I think that long layoff probably told him that, because he had to spend more time with his family and be a better father and a better husband and so forth. And he's been around for 17 years right now. He's been boxing for a long time, and I look forward to him retiring. But we still have a couple of fights left in us, and hopefully we get Canelo in a rematch, or maybe Mayweather in a rematch. One of those guys come back to fight us again, because I'd like to go out with a big bang.
My last question. James Kirkland is usually at his best when he's with Ann Wolfe. Will we see James Kirkland at his best?
Yeah, definitely. And Wolfe will make sure of that. She's back on board again. I think it's the smartest thing he did is get her back in the picture. She does bring out the best in him, and he brings out the best in her. And she's very tough, and we're friendly somewhat together. But I think that will change, being in competition a little bit. So I'm not scared of her or nothing like that. but she's
a tough woman.
She knows how to get the job done. She's very, So her methods are a little bit different, but we both have success in getting our fighters where they need to be.
Thank you, Freddie. Always a pleasure, my man. Thank you.